Hello, am I audible? Hello. Okay. Am I on the live screen? Okay, fine. Uh, Hello, guys. A very good evening
Hello,
to every one of you.
am I audible?
So, I would like to thank all of you to joining the session. So, am I audible, guys? Please put up a yes in the chat.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, today we will start with the introduction with Python. As yesterday I have discussed,
Okay.
I and other speakers have discussed
Am I on
about
the live screen?
all the procedures and everything regarding this whole boot camp. So
Okay, fine.
now
Hello,
we will be
guys. A very
starting
good evening to
from
every
today
one of
onwards.
you.
We will be starting the
So, I would
live
like to
boot
thank
camp
all of you
sessions.
to join for
So
joining the
this is of
session.
21 days session.
So,
So daily we will be
am I
covering a
audible,
single
guys? Please
topic,
put up a
and we will be delivering some assignments, as well as we will be building up the projects along with our instructors, and we will do a lot more of fun, and we will learn many more things related to Pythons and development. Okay, so okay, so yes, so let's start, guys. So I'll share the screen now. Just a minute. Is my screen visible? Just put up yes. Uh, so is my screen visible? Please put up a yes if it is visible now. No. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Now is it visible? Okay. So yes, let's move to the PPT. So we will be starting with the introduction to Python. What is this, yaar? क्या हो रहा है? Okay. So yes. So Python, as you know, like it's now the most demanding language in the market. So nowadays, every tech industries want a Python developer with them. So yes, of course, it's a very wonderful and very easy language. So we will learn about it. So we will move to the next slide. So this is me. Let me introduce myself. I am Abhishek. So I'm the founder and the chief DevScript of DevScript. So this is my email ID, website, my LinkedIn profile, and my GitHub. You can connect me with, and you can ask your doubts and everywhere. Okay. So what? Let me clear. What are the things that we are gonna cover after this in this session, and what will be the things that we will be knowing after this session? So first of all, I can see like not visible. No, no, no. Just my team, can you please confirm my screen is visible or my audio, am I audible or not? Yeah, just give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll just correct my network. Yeah, Ankita, am I audible? Okay. Yeah, hello. Am I audible? Yeah. I guess now I am audible. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Now am I audible? Okay, fine. So sorry guys for the inconvenience. Like due to my network connectivity issues, I'm getting these errors. So yes, now we will start. So yes, Ankit, please move to the next slides. Hello, Ankit. Yeah, please like move to the next slide. Okay. So yeah, just click on the next slide. Okay. Yeah, it's visible. Just move to the next slide. Yeah. So yes, guys. So these are the things that we are gonna cover. First of all, we will know what is Python. Okay. After that, we will know about the developer of the Python, the great guy. After that, we will know about some history of Python, like from where the Python came, who developed, how it was developed, why it was developed, etc., etc. After that, we will see some differences between Python and other programming languages like Java, C++, and many more languages. Then we will see move to some. We will see the advantages of Python, then disadvantages of Python. After that, we will see the scope of Python, like what is the scope and what is the demand and how why you need Python in your developer in a developer's life. And After that, we will see what are the companies that use Python. Okay, so what we can do with Python, and after that we will like know what is the average salary of a Python developer in the IT industry. After that, we will move to some installation of Python. We will show, like, I'll show you how to down from where to download Python software, and how to install it in your system, and how to run your first program, how to write your first program. After that, that's it. That like, and we will be solving some doubts, and we will be giving up the assignments and attendance form. So this is the basic agenda of this is the basic schedule of the today's session. So now we'll start. Ankit, please move to the next slide. Ankit, please move to the next slide. Yes. Yeah, like, okay. So yes, so now let's come to what is Python. So as we all know, Python is a programming language, that we all know this. So what especially is Python is, like, it's an interpreted object-oriented language. In this, Python supports OOP, that is a very important part in any programming language, or any means any development phase, like the object-oriented part, that is called OOPS. And Python is a high-level programming language. The best and the like most important part of Python is it is very simple, and it is very easy to learn syntax. Like, its syntax are like English common language, English language. Like, it has a very simple syntax. After that, it is dynamically typed. Okay, so like, yes, and it provides a lot of, like, it gives a lot of chance, or productivity. It increases the productivity, and it gives a hell means huge amount of work we can do with Python. Many more stuffs we can do with Python, and we can, like, uh, do a lot more stuffs. As we will move to the this boot camps, we will get to know about all the things. So Ankit, please change the slide. Okay, so now we will see who means know the developer of the Python, who developed Python. So Python was developed by Van Rossum. Like, yes, and it was first released in the last 1991. Okay, so, like, Python was not famous up to 2006, but as soon as in 2006, Google started using Python in its development. So from that time, Python came to the market and came to the image. Like, it got famous, started getting famous. So it was all about the development of Python. So Ankit, please move to the next slide. Okay, so history of Python. So Python was created in the late 1980s. Like, it was being created in 1980s, but the implementation was done in 1991. Like, it came in the work in 1991. Like, after that, many versions were released. Like, Python 2 has come in, like, into 2000, adding many more features. Like, after that also, now it's Python 3. So like, in a frequent manner, like, the new versions of the updated versions are coming of Python. So now we will be using Python 3.8.5, I guess. Yes, it's the latest like Python version. So Ankit, please move to the next slide. Yeah, so the latest version of Python is now 3.8.5. So let's discuss about few of the like older versions. Like, Python 3.0 was released on December 2008. Okay, like its main features were added, like backported to backwards compatible, like many more features were there. Like in now the latest version is Python 3.5, 3.8.5. So Ankit, please move to the next slide. So let me check some questions. uh, what does object oriented means? Object oriented means like programming is done in the base, means in the like we will be discussing about it later in the session once we will go inside in deep way. So object oriented language is generally where we do programming in the form of objects and classes. So like it's easy to like handle the things, and like if you are a developer, you have developed something, you have written a code in, like it is like useful for the other developers to know about it, to work on it. So we will discuss about it more in the later sessions. What is the difference? Ankit, am I audible, Ankit? Okay, 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 fine. Objects as in like it's a huge concept, Mahima. Like it's a concept of classes and objects where we define classes. Under that, we have various objects which can be derived from the like classes, and we have many more inheritance and many more stuffs. Like OOPS is a very vast and very long topic. We will for sure discuss it in the later sessions. Again, my voice is not clear. Okay. I'm getting comments like it's not clear. Okay, so Ankit, please confirm now once if I am clear. My audible, am I audible or not? Audible, not clear. Okay, so Ankit, please move to the next slide. Yes. So differences between Python and other programming language. So Python is basically dynamically typed. That means we don't need to like define like in C++. First, we need to define the like if we are taking integer type data, so we need to define the size of it. Like that, we don't need anything in this Python. So it is a interpreted language, means it is interpreted, and in this like in C++ or Java we have braces and semicolons, like breaking the loops and all. So in this we have indentation. Indentation means uh, like it makes the compiler understand, like interpreter understand like where the code should end and from where the code is starting. So this is indentation of Python. So yes, like it's first class function. So Python has like functional. It's a functional programming. We can define a function. We can call a function. We can work with functions. So about functions, we will know in the later sessions when we will discuss about functions. So again, here comes the decorators. It is also like above basics of Python. So we will be discussing about it in the later sessions. So like Python is easy to learn. So yes, Ankit, please move to the next slide. So comparison between Java, C++, and Python. So here we can see like we have code snippets like to print any statement or print any line, a string. So in Python, we just need to use print statement, print in bracket, inverted comma, and we can use whatever text we can write anything under inverted comma. The same thing you can see with Java. The same thing, Java takes around 5 lines to complete that to print anything. But in Python, we can do that stuff with a single line. So in C++, it also takes 4 to 5 lines, and we need to all maintain the curly braces and everything to take care of that. But in Python, it's just a one thing. So it's very easy to learn syntax. We will see many more things. Like, please change the slide. Guys, I'm not able to see your live chats due to my connectivity issues. So I would like my team to please solve the doubts, and the other doubts you can post up in the WhatsApp group. So we'll see and we will clarify that. But I'm really sorry, guys, due to my connectivity issues, I'm not able to see the live stream and I couldn't see the live chat. So really sorry for that. So now we will move to the like advantages and disadvantages of Python. Am I audible? Okay. Okay. So now we will look for the advantages of Python. So Python is a really very versatile language. So it is easy to use, and like it gives a very fast development pace. Python has a very wide open source community where we can ask doubts. It has a very large open source community. So Python has a lot of libraries where we can like which makes our stuff, so which make our things very clear and very easy to use Python, and we can develop and build many interesting things using Python libraries and modules. So in Python, we can do a lot of things with a very minimum amount of coding. So, yes, after that, Python is not native to mobile environment. So now we'll move to disadvantages of Python. So Python disadvantages is the most the most dirty disadvantage is speed. Python is really very slower than any other language, C++ or Java. In Python, the memory consumption is very high. So like for competitive programming, it is not a good choice. So okay, okay, please move to the next slide. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Fine. So please change the slide, Ankit. Scope of Python. Okay. So now we'll see the scope of Python. So for Python, like we can develop things in every domains. Like in the domain of web development, we can use the Django framework, Flask framework, Pyramid, Portal, Toronto. Like these are not used, but yes, Django and Flask are the most like popular frameworks of web development of Python. So with the help of Python, we can do the means graphics development, like graphics user interface development using Tkinter. Tkinter is the most famous one. After that, we can use PyQt5. Then for like Android development, we can use Kiwi. And for again, we can use it in the like we can use Python for the scientific and numeric things. Like in the machine learning part, we can use pandas, IPython, or Skiwi. And for the software development part, we can use buildpot, track, roundup, CPython, which like CPython is generally a combined version of C language and Python. So it can also be used in system administration. So I don't know more about system administration, like what it is, but yes, it can be used there. So, and the most important and the famous part of Python is we can use it in the machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. these are the things which is nowadays trending a lot, and it has a huge demand in the market. So these are the scopes of Python where we can use Python in every domain, and it is really very beneficial for all of us, all the developers, to build the products in every domain. So Ankit, please change the slide. Okay. So now we'll see like these are the 16 famous companies that uses Python. In these 16 famous companies, we have Quora, YouTube, Apple, Yahoo, Reddit, Instagram, IBM, Dropbox, Spotify, NASA, EX. These are the things. These are the companies that uses Python for its development. So now, Ankit, change the slide. So what can I do with Python? So for Python, like we can as we have discussed, like what are the things like for the scope Python. The same, the domains of the Pythons are machine learning, data science, blockchain development, web development, game development, web scrapping. We can do these things, these stuffs using Python. So yes, okay, please change the slide. Yes. So average salary of a Python developer is, you can see clearly, like 0 to 3 lakhs. Like these are the things. So I can't show my screen. Okay. So this like around means a huge amount of number is available for the Python developers. Like I can post, you go to salary.com and you find there you can type there Python developer. You can see a huge list coming with the demand of the Python developer, around 14 to 15,000 jobs available for Python developer. And these are the like this screen, this snap is from Naukri.com. There you can see like the average salary of any Python developer is like 0 to 3 lakhs. From 3 lakhs, it goes to around 15 lakhs and plus. These are the these are the things. After that, yes. Now we will move to installation of Python. Ankit, please change the slide. Yes. So installation of Python. So Ankit, can you please show them the installation of Python? Like, as I can't share my screen due to my network connectivity issues. Ankit, yeah, just you can go on the Python website and you can download Python and you can show the installation. Yeah, yeah, sure, you can take it.
Am I audible now? Am I audible now? Is my voice clear? Are you all able to hear me? Just spam yes if you're audible, or else.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess I am audible now. So I will start the installation process. Uh, the basic page where we have to navigate is python.org. If you just type Python in Google, you will get the first link, that will be python.org. After navigating to python.org, you can see all the basic features of Python. For downloading the Python package, we will navigate to the download part over here. So if you are using Mac OS, there is a dedicated link for that, or else for Windows, we can go in the Windows tab, or simply we can click on the download button. We will get all the links required for downloading. So this site will automatically detect your OS, and it will give you the download link. So when we will click on download Python 3.8, which is the currently the latest version, you can see it's started downloading. It's about 25.5 MB. So let's wait for it downloading. You can see that the previous versions were 3.8, 3.7, 3.6, 3.5, and the oldest one was, which is currently available, is 2.7, which was, I guess, the support was dropped when 2020 started. So it means we can use it, but we won't get any updates regarding it. So I see Tarun has asked a question that can we use Anaconda also? Yes, you can use Anaconda, but for basic thing, we are going to start from normal Python. Then we might move ahead in Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook also, if it's required. Abhishek, did I go a bit fast? Because the chat is saying I was a bit fast. So Lovesh has a question that which one to download, 64-bit or 32-bit. So it depends all on your device. So if your device is 64-bit, automatically you will be downloading a 64-bit version, or else if it's a 32-bit, 32-bit will be downloaded. It's all on your choice. If you want to change the version, you can go down here and you can find your appropriate version like 3.8.5, and then in that you will get all the 64-bit version, 32-bit version, both will be available. So if everyone has started the downloading and or has downloaded, just spam yes so that I will be able to understand. Then we can move ahead. Can the chat reply to me that have they downloaded? Yeah, I see some yeses. Yeah, Ekta has downloaded, Upendra has downloaded. Let's wait for a few seconds to see if any more yeses come. Yeah, so we are having all the yeses now. So after downloading, just open the .exe file. Now I will be telling according to the Windows OS. For other OS, I guess the process will be almost the same. So as you can see, I already have 3.8.5, so I am getting this dialog box. I will customize it. No issues. Yeah, so the basic steps of installation are just simple: go next, next, next. But here we have to just be careful that we have to select the pip option over here. So I guess that screen is not visible. Just a sec. Just a sec. Wait. I might have to add something. Forward about it. Unfortunately, the window is getting cropped, but I can assure nothing will be there to see above it. So just remember, you have to select the pip option over here, or else you have to externally install the pip, which is the Python package installer. So after enabling pip, move next. Some of you might have the option over here to add it to the executable path. So just add it so that you can run Python 3.8.5 from any place where you want. Now I won't be going ahead to press the install button because I already have, and some of my files are depending on it, so I won't install it. But you can go ahead and press the install button to start installing it, and when it's done, just spam yes like usual so that I can understand it's done. Subhojit asked that which version to be downloaded. We are going to be using Python 3.8.5 throughout the course. Just make sure when you launch the .exe file, you have to enable the pip option so that you don't have to do extra work. After that, make sure there might sorry, there might be an option saying that add Python 3.8.5 to the executable path. Has anyone successfully installed? See, Lovesh, you are saying go fast, some are telling go slow. So I will try to be in between. So it's neither too fast, neither too slow. So I see a lot of yeses. So after this, now you can just go. Has everyone added it to the executable path? If you have done, type executable so that I can understand. Yeah, Safe said the right thing. It's just like installing a software. Just keep on pressing yes try to be aware what you are pressing is, and it's all done. So I guess everyone might have done it. So just open a, yeah, close it. Just open a command prompt and type python 3 dash space dash v. Is my terminal visible? I guess not. CMD. Let's try CMD if it works. Yeah, CMD is working fine. So when you open a command prompt, just type python 3 dash v. Now since you might have just had installed python 3.8.5, so it will run directly that. But I am currently using a multiple versions of Python, so I'm going to navigate it through its path so that there won't be any issue. Yeah. So everyone might have to just run python dash v. The v should be capital, and it should print python 3.8.5. I have python 3.8.4, which I have to still upgrade, which I will be doing after this session because I did not know I have 3.8.4, so I will be doing it later. But it's always the same. So is the version visible for all? Means, did everyone get the same output 3.8.5? I will try to zoom it, but I am not sure it is this big enough. I just exploded it. You only need to run python dash v. Now I am not sure what it will give me. So it gave me 3.6.8, which is selected as my by default. Just make sure after writing python space dash v, you should get python 3.8.5. If you get python 3.8.5, spam 3.8.5. Can anyone confirm did they get the output? 8.4. I will be doing it, but it was the. If anyone is facing issues with just Python, try Python 3. Yeah, I see some people are getting 3.8.5, so we are good to move ahead. Now I repeat, I have multiple versions of Python, so don't concentrate on what version I am getting. I will be fixing that before tomorrow's session. So let's go to Python. If you just run Python, for who are getting Python 3.8.5, you should get some the output something like this. Let me make this a bit small. Did it fit? No. Now, yeah. So as you can see, you should get a output like Python 3.8 your version, that will be 3.8.5, and some basic information. We just need to see the Python version which we are getting, and this 64-bit, because I am running a 64-bit Python version. So Abhishek, am I audible? No, you won't be able to hear me because I am mute. Hello Abhishek. Hello. I guess he still has some network issues, but yeah. Am I audible to you?
Hello.
Yeah, am I audible to you?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are.
So
Yes, you are.
if your network is stable, you can go ahead.
Yeah, you go on. You please go on. You please go on.
So okay, I will take ahead. Also, the slides were already present, so I did not go all through the hustle. So if anyone still has any doubts, you can see the slides. The slides are available. Let me check. No, I did not hide this. So everyone, I think everyone is able to see the Python installation steps. So if anyone still has any doubts, follow the steps. You will be able to understand easily. If you still have any doubts, the doubts will be cleared at the last again. So no need to be worried about it. So as you can see, when you start installation, you will be getting install Python 3. Again, here the image is a bit old, but it's all fine. We will be updating everything to 3.8.5. So you will get here, see, add Python 3.8 to the path. This was the thing I was talking about. So when you add 3.8 to the path, this can be executed from anywhere on your machine. So you did not go to that certain path where Python is installed, then run from there. It's just Python and you can run the script. After that, yeah, that's all the basics which were needed, because it's all in one window, unlike mine where multiple windows were required. Simple. So moving ahead. moving ahead, writing my first Python program. So Abhishek, do you want to take this part or should I continue?
So, moving ahead.
Hello Abhishek. Is he with us? I see some people are trying to enter. No issues. We will keep that in mind. People are fast. So I guess I have to take on the charge. Let me. So I got the confirmation from Abhishek that he is facing some internet issues. So I will be moving this forward. So let me just find a path where I can run my scripts. Where is my test file? So found it. Just a second, guys. It's all on the mehrbani of net, the PC, and all the stuff that happens. So when you install a fresh Python, be it any version, you will be able to get a inbuilt text editor known as IDLE. Why does this get cut? There's no way I can. The screen is getting cropped. Why does this happen? Let me see if Sublime works. Remember one thing, it does not matter which text editor you use. You can use VS Code, Sublime, then whatever is easy for you. You can even use Notepad, normal Notepad. So for fast execution, I will just open my Sublime, which is visible to all, I guess. So as I don't know how many of you have been clear that Abhishek had told about a slide where he was comparing Java with Python and Python with C++. So the basic syntax for writing a simple hello world program in C++ will be hash include iostream.h, then using namespace std, then int main parenthesis opening curly bracket, then it will be cout, their angular brackets, quotes, and then hello world. So the syntax for that, it is a bit very big, but in Python it's very easy. It is simply, let me just make a file and store it somewhere. So it's saved. The simple script to write hello world is, it's done. This is the simple file which will be required. Let me just show you the output. How does it look? Where is my CMD? Yeah, CMD is here. I will just exit out of this. If you still have any issues about how to run Python, don't worry. Tomorrow again we will be starting. So we will be covering the steps from where we have to start the Python, what currently is all this output. So today we are just writing a simple hello world program. Then we will think what we have to move ahead depending on our net. So people are asking which editor I am using. This is Sublime Text. I prefer Sublime Text because it's lightweight on my device and I like its editing. Simple. Let me just go to my path. You can see I have many versions of Python because I have been coding in different versions previously and it was the necessity of time. So as you can see, I just ran Python of 3.8 point whichever I had Python, then the file name, it gave me the output. Unlike C++ where you had to go gcc file name dot c plus for C++ you used G++, I guess, if I am right. Let's go with C, which I remember. For C you had to write gcc, then the file name dot c. After that you had to execute the dot slash a dot out. Then you will get the input. As sorry, font is small. I'm sorry guys about the font and all. We are all a bit learning, so in the initial stages that might happen, but don't worry, we'll catch on to it. So you can see I just wrote a simple print hello world, and then in cmd this .py file has print hello world. It can be a single quote, double quote, it does not matter in Python. After writing that script, save it with the extension .py. Go to your terminal, run the command python and then the file name with .py. When you press enter, you will get the output hello world. Simple, as simple as that. There is no like two-step method to get the output or three-step method. Java also has two-step method, if I am not wrong. First you have to make the object, then we have to run it. I am not sure because I don't code much in Java. So Don is asking what is CMD. CMD is the terminal of Windows. That's the simplest thing which anyone can tell. Pranav is telling go into the properties. Okay, I will try to increase it. But I guess, okay, still. So is the font size good? Is it visible to all? Anyone has doubt regarding the hello world program? Yes, so I see. Yes. Yeah, Abhishek. Hello.
Yeah, am I audible now?
You are with a bit of static.
Yeah, am I audible now, Ankit?
A bit of static is still present in your voice. So, oh. Where is
Okay. So okay. Eh, am I audible? Just let me yeah. Okay, okay, fine. So I'm really sorry, guys, for my network connectivity issues. Like I have a lot of like my network is very weak. Due to that, I was not able to continue in the stream and I couldn't share my screen. So like if today is there's any doubt in installing Python and running the program, so we can do it simply in the ideally also like I'll request the tomorrow's speaker to just show you this thing for the 10 minutes and 15 minutes of the stream. This is once again he will show how to run program. Tomorrow's speaker will be showing you like how to run program, how to write code. Okay, so don't worry about that. We will help. And of course, in the WhatsApp group, we are available 24 into 7 for you. Whatever doubts which you have, just post, join the group and just post the questions or post your doubts in the group, and we'll solve them. This is uh, okay. Once again, I'm really sorry for my connectivity issue. Mm, Thanks for taking up. Okay. अभी ठीक है? Okay, अभी ठीक है? Okay, okay, ठीक है. So guys, like we will wrap up the session, like tomorrow today's session, and we will again meet at the same time tomorrow. So all your doubts just post in the WhatsApp group, so we will clarify that. And like okay, and I hope in the chat section and in the description box, in the description, all the attendance and assignment links are updated, and the PPT what I was sharing with you all, like it has also been like posted in the chat as well as in the description box is there available, so you can just go and access the PPTs. And we have made only one form. Yesterday I was talking about there will be a two form for assignment, a different form, and attendance there will be a different form, but we have merged that both form into a single form, and we will be giving you a single form where we will be means in that all the questions of assignment, question related to assignments will be there, and you need to answer that as well, and basic details, name, contact number, email ID. And the last attendance part one, you need to post your LinkedIn post has been done, and the link has been posted in the live chat box, and as well in the description also it might be there. So just you can go to the LinkedIn and you can answer that post, and you can take a snap of that and you can just post it, like you can upload that snap in the Google form itself, and you can submit the form. By submitting the form, you will be submitting the assignment as well as the attendance. The person who will be doing this on the daily on after every session, they will be eligible for the exam as discussed in the last session. And the deadline of the form will be like tomorrow 6 p.m. after tomorrow 6 p.m. the form will be closed. Means today's form will be closed, and again we will be having a session from 7, and again we will give you the form at around 8 o'clock. And again this same thing will be going on again after that. The coming day at 6 p.m. the form will close. That this will go on. So, and I'll request every one of you, whoever is watching the stream now, please join the WhatsApp group in order to clarify all the doubts and all the things. Okay. Just let me check the chats. I can't see. Yes, now. Yeah. Which form is it will be each day session? Yes, the session will be from Monday to Friday, and Saturday will be the project building session. Which form, please explain. Form link has been shared in the description box as well as in the chat box. Please, you can access the form from the description box as well, Siddharth. You can fill up the form and whatever is the required fields in that, please fill up that and submit it. Uh, okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Ankit. Yes. 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 Mm-hmm. Yes. 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 And also, the questions asked in the Google form, if they answer that, then assignments is also submitted. Like assignment part will be also run. Yeah, Ankit. Uh, yes, Ankit. Uh, yeah, if you can show them, just show them the form once. Open the form and fill up the form once, and you can just show the LinkedIn post and how to comment that. You can show over there by sharing the stream to the stream. Aparna, you can just do the assignments after the session as well. So I think, guys, everything is clear now. So, thanks for joining this live stream and the session. I hope, this session was a bit confusing, like due to the network connectivity issues. There was a very obstacle in between the sessions. So, yes, from tomorrow onwards, we'll try to get the things more clear and yeah, okay. And let's if you have any other doubts, please post up in the chat. We will look up that and we will solve doubts. And rest your WhatsApp group especially is made for this Python bootcamp. You can join that group and you can clarify your all the doubts and everything related to that. Yes, Prajwal, you need to answer the post. Like your answer is you need to post the answer in the comment and take the snapshot and upload it in the Google form. Kurati, like Google form is available in the description box as well. You can take it from there. What? Uh, yeah. Uh, so I don't know who is no more, but he or she is asking about what about adding file. So adding file means you need to take the snap. The snap will be in the form of PNG or JPEG or JPG, whatever the form will be. Just upload that file in the Google form. Uma Shankar file not uploading. Plus, please try it again. Like if you are uploading the forms, uploading the files, it is all right. Just refresh it and try it once again. Yeah. And for joining the session, you can just visit our website, devscript.slash Python live. Ankit, please post that link also in the group and in the chat. You can just write devscript.tech/Python live. And there we will be updating about the tomorrow's session as well as today's session. Everything will be updated over there, and there will be a timer from after few times after 9 o'clock. There will be a timer for tomorrow's session, and as soon as the timer will end, that is the timer will get on the 000. So at there also you will be able to see the live stream. Yes, this is the page. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Ankit, just play of music in the background, and we can display our logo on the screen. Yeah, just play and don't end the stream. Just uh, play us music.